All right. So our topic for today is a simulation, is how we run a simulation. So example 1, over the course of an NBA season, LeBron James made 70% of his free throws. He's a good free throw shooter. In practice, he keeps shooting until he makes his first free throw shot. So we're visualizing LeBron out there warming up. He's shooting free throws until he makes one. We want to use a simulation with 10 trials to simulate the random outcomes. What is the average amount of shots needed for him to make a free throw shot? Okay, so we're going to first run this using digits that are generated with our table, right? That table of random digits. Now, I've given you essentially for the trials strings of random digits from our table. What we have to do first is figure out how we use this figure presented first. LeBron makes 70% of his free throw shots. Okay, so if I'm trying to run a simulation and I want to allocate random digits to him making versus missing a free throw shot, I have to make sure that 70% of my digits go to him making a free throw shot. So remember that the digits that we have available are 0 through 9. So there's 10 digits available. So I need 7 out of 10 of those to represent he makes a free throw shot. So let's say that I start at 0 and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Count that up. That is 7 out of 10. That is 70% of digits. Which means I need 30 to represent him missing a free throw shot. So I'll make that the 7, 8, and the 9. So again, this has to be the remaining 30% of digits. Now, did I have to allocate them this way? No. I could have made it, instead, I could have made the missing free throw shots, the 0, 1, 2, and the making could have been the 3 through 9. That actually would have been fine. I just have to communicate here how I'm allocating my digits and ensure that 70% are him making the free throw shot and that 30% are missing. Okay, so now trial 1. So again, this is a string of just randomly generated digits. And I'm looking at, well, how many shots does it take for him to actually make one? So trial 1, first digit that comes up with a 2, right? I see a 2. Oh, he made it on the first shot. He was successful on the first shot. It took one shot for him to actually make that free throw. So then I move on to trial 2. I get a 7. Ooh, that means he missed that free throw shot. But then a 5 means he made it. So it took 2 tries for him to be successful for trial 2. Keep moving on down. Let me slide to here. So trial 3. Ooh, a 0. He made it. He made it on the first try. Took 1 try to make that shot. Trial 4, again, made it on the first try. Trial 5. He missed. Oh, but he made it on the 3rd try. Okay, and then going down through it, made it on the first try. Made it on the first try. Missed, but then made it on the 2nd try. Made it on the first try. Missed, but made it on the 2nd try. Okay, so we're looking at, let me slide to here, we're looking at 10 different trials. So we're seeing that for each trial, how long did it take until he made that shot? And then our question that's being posed right here, what is the average amount of shots needed for him to make a free throw shot? So we're basing it on our data. So if I add up all of these numbers here, they sum to 15. and I take the 15 and I divide it by 10 trials, I get 1.5. So here what we would say is something like, on average, it takes LeBron 1.5 shots to make a free throw. So on average, this is how long it takes for him to be successful. Okay, we can do the same thing with a graphing calculator. I have to do the same thing. I have to allocate my digits. I'll do it the same way. What I want to stress here, though, is that our answers can vary. We end up seeing the same answer when we do it from a table of random digits, but not from the graphing calculators. So again, my allocation of digits, I'll keep it the same. I'll keep it as 0 through 6 means he makes a free throw. Okay, again, that's 70% of digits. And the 7 through 9 misses a free throw. That's the remaining 30% of digits. Okay, but now I need to randomly generate each of my shots, right? So I'm saying, well, calculator, can you do that for me? Random integers from 0 through 9. Let's pull one at a time. Okay, we've done this before. We're using math over to probability, rand int. What's our lower boundary? 0. Upper is 9. We want one at a time. So I'm going to hit enter, and that's going to be LeBron's first shot. 3. I'm going to record that. Yours may be different than mine. Does a 3 mean he made it? Yes, he made it. Took one shot. He made it on the first try. Now we do our next trial. So I'm just going to hit enter again. 2. Did he make it? Yes, he made it on the first try. Let's do it again. 2. Did he make it? Yes, made it on the first try. Okay, trial 4. 5. Did he make it? Yes, made it on the first try. Okay, trial 5. Enter. 7. Did he make it? No, he missed it. So then shoots again. Did he make it? Yes. Made it now on the second try. Okay, now on to the next trial, because we just have him shooting until he finally makes that basket. So next trial. 7. Ooh, missed it. 3. Made it. Made it on the second try. Okay, on to the next trial. 9. Ooh, missed it. 4. Made it. But it took 2 tries for him to make it. All right, trial 8. 6. Made it on the first try. Trial 9. 5. Made it. Made it on the first try. Last trial for me. 1. Made it on the first try. Okay, so then again, I'm going to add these up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me slide this up a little bit. So 13 total shots made divided by 10 trials. So 13 total shots taken, 13 total shots taken, 10 total trials gets me 1.3. So this is telling me on average how many shots LeBron needs to take in order to make a free throw. So on average, it takes LeBron 1.3 shots to make a free throw. Now, as you generate your own data with the graphing calculator, yours should be different than mine. We should not be matching on scenario B. All right, flip it over. Let's do one more variation on the back. Okay, this next scenario is just a tiny bit different. We're still looking at LeBron, still a successful free throw shooter, as we know. So LeBron, again, makes 70% of his free throws. Now, in practice, he shoots 10 free throw shots. So this is different. We're not having him shoot until he makes one. We're having him shoot 10. Now we're using a simulation with 10 trials to simulate the random outcomes. And we're asked here to calculate the proportion of trials where he makes 7 free throws or more. So each trial here, just to be super clear, each trial means he's taking 10 free throw shots. Okay, and again, he still makes 70% of his free throw shots, right? So that's like his individual chance for one shot. He's got a 70% chance of making a free throw. So our digit allocation has to be the same. We need 70% of digits going to making and 30% to missing. So I'll keep the same allocation, 0 to 6, right? That means he's made the free throw. 7 through 9, he's missed. Again, that's 70% of our digits. And here, this is 30% of our digits. Now, for our trials, again, if I'm taking from a table of random digits, it's just giving me a block of numbers. It doesn't know how many we want. And since each trial is 10 free throws, we just need the first 10 numbers. So I'm just going to block off, cross off anything beyond the 10 for each of these trials. So take a moment and do the same. We only have him taking 10 shots, so anything else is just unnecessary. Okay, what we also need to pay attention to is ultimately we want to calculate the proportion, right, or the percentage of trials where he makes 7 free throws or more. So let's look at trial 1 and let's see how many free throws he actually makes here. So anything that's a 0 through 6 means he made that shot. A 7 through 9 means that he's missed it. Okay, so if I circle all the ones that he's made, right, that's the 0 through 6s. So he's made those, but now he's missed. He's made those, missed. Made all of these. So he's made 8 free throw shots here. Is that 7 or more? Yes, it is. I'll put a little check right there. Next trial. Okay, he's missed, made it, until he misses here, made it. So here he made 7 out of the 10, which is 7 free throws or more. Okay, trial 3. He made it, missed it, made it, missed it, made these last 2. So here, let's see, he only made 6. So he did not make 7 or more in this trial number 3. Okay, keep going. Trial 4, he made it, missed it with the 8, made all the others until the last one. So here, let's see. I think I circled the 7. That one should be a miss. So that is 7 that he made. So again, that 7 is the one that he missed. So he made 7 out of the 10. So that is, he's making 7 or more. Okay, on to trial 5. Let me zoom out a little bit just so we can keep our eyes on that portion here where we're looking at 7 or more. Make 7 or more. Okay, so then looking at trial 5. So he's missed, made it, missed, made it, but missed, and then made all the others. So in trial 5, he's only made 6, so not 7 or more. Okay, keep going. So trial 6, right, made it till he misses. Okay, so in this one, 7, which is 7 or more. Okay, trial 7, let's do the same thing. Circle all the ones that he's made. Right, so he's just missed the 7, the 9, and the 8. So he's made 7 out of the 10, which is, yes, 7 or more. Okay, trial 8. Okay, he missed it. Circle all the ones where he's made it. So he made 7, which is, again, 7 or more. Almost done. Okay, trial 9. Circle all the ones where he's made it. Okay, here he only made 6, not 7 or more. Okay, last trial, trial 10. Circle all the ones where he's made it. He made 8 shots, which is, again, 7 or more. Okay, so we've run our 10 different trials, and we're looking at, in each trial, did he make 7 or more free throw shots? And the answer is yes, in 7 of these 10 trials, right? We see that there were only 3 of them where he did not achieve that. So in 7 out of the 10, in 70% of the trials, he made 7 free throws or more. So our summary right here to the side, we would say something like, on average, LeBron makes 7 free throws or more in 70% of trials. Okay, now we should match here, but again, with the graphing calculator, this is where our answers can vary. Okay, so let me note that answers vary. Okay, but our system here is going to be the same. Let's allocate our digits the same way. 0 through 6, right, 70% of our digits go to him making a free throw. And 7 through 9, missing, right? That's 30% of our digits. Okay, but this time, when we generate our random digits, we're going to generate a block of 10 at a time. So rand int 0 through 9, and we want 10 at a time. So once I run it, I'm going to see 10 numbers show up, and I'm looking at how many of those 10 shots did he make? Did he make 7 or more, right? That's the ultimate question. And again, it's going to vary. What we see in our calculators is going to vary. All right, so how do I get there? I go math probability, rand int 0 through 9, 10 at a time. And I paste it. So enter. Here is my first simulation. Let me write that down. All right, so this is 10 shots by LeBron. So here we're saying he made all of these, but he missed the 7, he missed the 9, made here, here, and here. So in my first trial, he made 7 shots. Is that 7 or more? It is. I'll give it a check. Okay, let's hit enter, run it again. Again, yours are going to be different than mine. So here's my second trial. Let me write it down. Okay, so he made all these, but he missed, made it, missed, made it. Here he only made 6 out of the 7. He did not make 7 or more in this trial for me, right? Because he misses anything that's a 7, 8, or 9. All right, I run it again. Okay, here's what mine looks like. Yours will be different. Okay, so in mine, he's made all of those except for that one, right? He missed 1 basket. So he made 9 of them, which is 7 or more. Okay, hit enter, run it again. Here's what mine looks like. Yours will be different. All right, so missed, made, missed, made, missed, made. So here he only made 6 out of those 10, not 7 or more. Okay, so here we would keep doing it until we have 10 trials. I'll do one more and give the summary statement after this one. So here we see that we have, let me transfer it, a 7, 4, 6, 8, 3, 1, 9, 0, 0, 6. Okay, so now when I go through it, right here we know that he missed it, made it, missed it, made it, missed it, made it, made it. Okay, so he made 7 of them, which is 7 or more. Okay, I want you to finish up the remaining 5 trials and then write the summary statement. I'm going to stop here and make my summary statement after the 5. So here we're seeing that in 3 of the 5 trials, right, in 60% of our trials here, he made 7 or more free throws. So if I write this summary statement, on average, LeBron makes 7 free throws or more in 60% of trials. Right, because I stopped here after 5 trials. I would like you to continue on and make sure that you conduct all 10 trials. All right, have a good rest of your day.